Kate Middleton, for those of you who have been living under a rock, is going to be the next Queen of England someday. And all of a sudden, she just sort of went missing. She went in for surgery around the time that our defense secretary, Lloyd Austin, went in for surgery. And she told us she was going in for surgery. She told the people of Great Britain. Unlike Lloyd Austin, who didn't tell us, right? So he went MIA, and that was kind of stressful and scary because that was our defense secretary. She went MIA only after the fact because she was supposed to come out of the hospital, and she didn't. And there was some kind of complication, reportedly, and she stayed in for much longer, and nobody saw her, and so they started getting nervous. And then she left the hospital. But they said, she's not going to be out till Easter. She's not going to be around. She's not going to be doing anything till Easter. And so then people started getting really nervous. And then other people started getting a little bit mean, like, friends of Meghan Markle trolling her online a little bit. Oh, where's Kate? I'm going to go try and find Kate. And there was lots of speculation surrounding her marriage. She did release a photo of herself and her kids, which the palace then recalled. And they recalled it because she had experimented with some editing, and apparently like her hand was in the wrong place where the child's jumper was supposed to be. And there were just some other weird things in the photo. For example, the trees behind her looked like they were in bloom, and they wouldn't really be in bloom in early March. And so there are all these like different things going on that just had the conspiracy narrative churning and churning and churning. And so the palace is like freaking out. They're like, oh my gosh, like, why is everybody so stressed about this? So a lot of chitter chatter about her marriage, and maybe she's breaking up with her husband, or maybe she's really, really sick, or maybe she's, the real crazy ones were like, she's dead, and they just haven't issued any kind of statement. And so Buckingham Palace is like, what the heck? And so they may have decided this is why it was so important for her to make this little trip to the grocery store with her husband. And you can see it was captured actually on video by someone. And you can see her walking. She went to this farm shop. TMZ picked it up. And they even slow down the tape. Some of you guys are like, oh, it's not her. It's not her. And Buckingham Palace is like, oh my gosh, this has made it even worse. Well, now everybody's trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with her. Like, what is really, really, really wrong with her? And so it has been suggested that, in fact, the hospital records of Kate Middleton have been broken into by employees that were at the hospital there. And this has been quite devastating, apparently, for the hospital itself, which is just horrified that this would ever happen. And yet this is now apparently the world in which we live, because people are so hungry and crazy for all this information that they're willing to do some crazy stuff. And so it's too bad. It's too bad because I do think that she's entitled to some privacy. And unfortunately, I guess when you sign up for a gig like that, you don't get it. Your heirs, your family doesn't get it for generations to come. As for whatever's going on with her or whatever's wrong with her, I do think, I'm of the view that, she's entitled to some privacy surrounding her health, and in due course and in due time, she will relate whatever is going on. In the meantime, maybe it's just because I'm not like obsessed with the royals. I don't really care. I mean, if they're trying to pull a fast one on us, sure. Are they? Is that what you